2004, the tipping point was reached in broadband adoption in the US. More than 50% of American households had broadband access. That meant now business had a new tool in video to be able to communicate with its audience. Now, one of the challenges since then is, what are the rules for online video? When you think of the web, you immediately think, well, we've got to get short, sharp bursts of information. But it's not actually true. People will watch really long pieces of video, and often with very low production values, providing there is consistently rich, important information coming throughout the program. Now, that was a really important point, because what it proved was that this was all about the content, all about the information, and what we call the density of information within the programming itself. What we wanted to do was create a kind of methodology that enabled people to understand the rules for creating stories around products and services. We've defined 5 separate types of program that you can choose from depending on the message or story you want to tell. Now, those types of program are purely dependent on the reason for arriving at your website that the customer has. If someone doesn't know a great deal, then short, punchy overview films are really important to introduce people to the concept or the idea of a product or service. As people get more knowledgeable and more interested in your products, what you find is the duration of the programs can be much longer, and the production values can actually get much less, because people are less interested in how a program looks and more interested in the quality of the content that's being shown. And that means you don't have to pay for very high production values. What's important, what they're looking for, is the knowledge, the expertise, the learning that you can give them about your products, services, and everything around that in a way that is compelling and intelligible. And that doesn't mean spending a fortune on dry ice and bright lights. The important thing is what you have as a business and how you can show it. It all relates back to the shopkeeper. The idea that if you want to know about a product or service, you go back to the shopkeeper and you ask him, you ask the expert, and he'll tell you as much or as little as you need to know. Some people want to know everything about a product. They've got 100 questions in deep technical detail. Others don't have so much. They want to know about its reputation. They want to know about who's using it and how they're using it. What video can do is replicate that. And through these 5 types of programming, you can create an environment that enables people of all understanding levels, knowledge levels, interest levels, to be able to navigate their way through your site and have a rich and rewarding experience, and understand enough to be able to make sensible decisions about buying your products or services. It allows them to interact with you exactly the way they want to do it, on their terms, self-service.